Hello, and I guess welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Rory Campbell. I was a high school senior. I'm from Los Angeles, California, and I'm about to go on a week-long trip to a ranch in southern Texas oil country. Having never really worked on a ranch, no experience. I've ridden horses in the past, and one of my uncles owned a ranch at one point, but I think I went there once and then he sold it. So I'm making this video as a sort of documentary of this experience, and I also want to use it to try and convince my former high school to implement this program at their school because I was a bit of a special case. So this program I'm talking about is the American Exchange Project. It's a program that my mom told me about, I would say 9 months ago. And basically their whole purpose is they take high school seniors, it's open to high school seniors only, and they take kids from rural areas, so Montana, Texas, like a ranch, and they send them to cities and then vice versa. So I've lived in the suburbs my entire life, so this will be a new experience for me, and that's the whole point of this project. This program wasn't set up at my school. My mom found out about it through the LA Times newspaper, and she told me about it, and I was super excited about it, and so I tried applying, and unfortunately my school wasn't one of the high schools participating in the program. And I worked with one of my teachers. I put them in contact with one of the representatives and organizers from the American Exchange Project, and they weren't able to work something out where they could set up the program, but they said apply anyway under a different school and we'll try and get you in. So I did that, and before I go any further, I'm not being sponsored, I'm kind of being sponsored because they're paying for the whole trip, but they didn't ask me to do this. This is completely of my own free will. I don't know if they'll let me show everything in order to sort of keep it exciting for new people, new students, but this whole idea of filming it, I want to try and film the whole trip, or as much of it as I can. I don't know if that'll be in one episode or over a few different episodes, maybe one video per day, but they didn't ask me to do this. This was of my own free will. So anyway, they said apply anyway, so I did that. They have a whole questionnaire of, have you ever worked on a ranch before? What states have you been to? What were some of the other ones? I think they didn't ask exactly where would you want to go, but they asked like, why do you want to travel? So it's a bunch of different questions. It was a few paragraphs and some general questions. So I did all that. I applied, and everything was going great. I was getting all the emails. I got accepted. They said, here, attend our Zoom meeting. There was a bunch of other kids there. And then I stayed behind to ask some questions, and the response was, who are you? So it turns out they had received all my application and everything, but they couldn't figure out who I was because they didn't know the person at the school that I said I was under. After they told me to apply there, there was some internal miscommunication. But they didn't know who I was, so they canceled my application. It's all sorted out now. We scheduled another Zoom meeting. It was me and a few of the organizers, and the thing I'm doing now isn't really an exchange. It's more of just I go there, because what it usually is kids will go to one community and then they'll go back to their community, and the kids they were with will come back with them, along with, like, some of them will come back with them, and then some will go other places. So it's like a 2-week thing where you spend 1 week getting shown around one community, and then you spend another week showing other kids around your community. So this one, it's more, I'm just going there. So it's me and 2 other kids. I will try and introduce them at some point. One's from Pennsylvania and one's from Boston. But we're flying into San Antonio, Texas tomorrow. So it's June 24th, 2025. And so we're flying in tomorrow on the 25th. I leave at 9 a.m. from LAX. It's like an hour drive for me, but I'm staying at my grandma's house tonight, so she's a lot closer. Yeah, so I'm gonna get in the afternoon. I think the other kids will get there around the same time. But yeah, it's just the 3 of us and a rancher. He's done one of these. He's taken part in this program 1 year, so you can kind of like volunteer, I think. If you're in their network, you can say, okay, this year I want to take kids. So luckily he's doing that this year. But yeah, so we're going until July 2nd. We leave July 2nd in the morning, so we'll have six-ish days there. They've told us some of the general activities we're going to do, but as far as a day-to-day schedule, I have no clue. Loads of fun stuff. I personally can't wait. I've always told people I love farm animals. I've always told people that when I retire, I want to get a ranch in Montana. Always loved animals, and yeah, I can't wait. I hope I enjoy it as much as I think I'm going to, but I think I will. And so that's where this video comes in. This is sort of just a documentary of my experience. It's also a way of putting myself out there more. I don't think I started posting myself on my Instagram until senior year of high school. So just a way of putting myself out there. I want to start making videos in college and also practice just content creation. It's a good skill to have. Especially in the job market today, you never know what's gonna pop up. Just thought of some more stuff. So back to what I was saying. This is just a way of putting myself out there. You never know who's watching. And also, you don't really need any experience to apply to this program. I've traveled twice alone before this. This will be the longest I've been away from home. But yeah, you don't need there's no requirements for this really. You just have to show interest. I think they take as many kids as they can, and I think they took everyone. If this program gains a lot of popularity, that might change, but I mean, just apply. I say that, but not every school has it, but start pushing your schools to, if you're interested, push your school to get involved, or at least reach out to one of the people at the American Exchange Project and set something in motion, because that's what I did. And I got in, but I don't know if they would do it again. That's why I'm making this video, to try and convince them to do it again, just to actually implement it at my former high school. But yeah, I mean, that's the whole point of this. All right. Okay, so hello, it is Rory from the future. It's been about a month and a half since I got back from Texas. I've been kind of procrastinating, but I haven't been just procrastinating. I've been editing my videos, but it hasn't just been me being lazy. This whole doing the videos, it's been part of the trip, and I haven't wanted the trip to end. It was so much fun. I would have stayed the whole summer if I could. Unfortunately, that wasn't possible, but one of our main takeaways from it, and what we told Hornet, was make it 2 weeks at least, because one week is just sort of the intro, and you don't get enough time to really do everything, get acclimated to it. that being said, we all had loads of fun. There's plenty to do in 1 week, but there's also a lot more you could do. So the videos are pretty much all edited. I was gonna do this like outro vlog, like sort of when I got back from the trip, and I kind of put it off because I wanted to see like how editing the videos went, and I could like say any like problems I ran into when I did this. So there's 7 videos in total. It's pretty much one for each day. They're between like an hour and an hour and a half each. I think there might be one that goes a little bit over that, close to 2 hours. But I tried to cut out as much as I could. I think I had well over half a terabyte of footage, and I got a lot, so there was a lot to cut out. I wish I could have left it all in. One of the things that I really didn't want to cut out, but I kind of had to, was all the stories we heard. So if this gets really popular, which I don't think it will, I could maybe do some like retelling of the stories, and I've got clips of them as well. But yeah, so the videos are done. Well, for the most part. I need to add in a few clips like what I'm recording right now. I'm hoping to post them either tomorrow or sometime next week, because I leave for school next Friday. So hopefully I can get that done. I should just need to add in what I'm filming right now, and then I'll be good to go. Like I said, and like you probably know, I'm sort of just getting into this. I'm not a professional videographer. This was my first time using Adobe Premiere and also After Effects. So it was a really good learning experience. I learned a lot. I had loads of fun doing it, and yeah, I mean, this is kind of where it ends. I might be going back at some point for a special event. Hopefully we'll all get invited back for that. So if that does happen, I will definitely either record an update or do like a small update or do a whole new video. But I'm hoping we can all meet up then. Hopefully it'll happen in the next few years. If I can, I want to go back next summer. So yeah, really big impression. I think the trip had a great impression on all of us. I think every high schooler should do this trip. I got an email yesterday that was asking me to, like, if I would do like a debrief of it with the people from the program, and I said absolutely. So that's kind of what this is, but I'll do an official one with them as well. Once I get this submitted, I'm going to submit all my content to the American Exchange Project so they can take what I've filmed and use it for their own promotional videos. Because this is just sort of for me. This isn't for the American Exchange Project. I mean, they can use it. I'd love if they used it, but yeah, this is just for me. So yeah, that's about it. You'll see me pop up a few times throughout the videos explaining stuff, like future me, because I either forgot to record intros or forgot to comment on what's happening with some of the stuff. So yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoy the videos. So just walking home, I remembered another point. I'm not trying to make these videos like perfect. You'll see, like, I tried to leave it as uncut as possible from a like saying like that pause right there. This isn't supposed to be like flowing perfectly. I know I repeat like and a lot. But I mean, I'm trying to get better at public speaking, and that's kind of another reason for this project. So yeah, I mean, I just tried to leave it in. You could call it lazy. I was just trying to do the most authentic version of me I could. But hopefully I'll get better at that with videos I do for maybe college and stuff. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy.
Hi Fergus, good morning. Good morning, buddy. How you doing?
Hi Rory.
Morning.
Alright, we're on the way to the airport. I'm being chauffeured by my lovely grandma. Yeah, and I'll probably update once I'm through security.
Please, side by side. Next.
Just got picked up from the airport. I've got my mates here. This is Will. I'm Yaniv.
Kevin.
And we're on our way to Buc-ee's.
They're very big into philanthropy, and this is one of their pet projects that they really like to take care of. So, but yeah, it's a neat deal. We actually just got the Carnegie Foundation. Oh my goodness.
So Kevin, I've got a question for you. Have you ever met a Texas German?
Yes.
Yeah.
My family on my mother's side are all German Texans.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, my grandfather was born in Germany and came over when he was about 18 months old.
Do you know where?
No, I did not. I know it was southern Germany,
Uh-huh.
but I'm not sure because they spoke Low German. And my grandmother's maiden name was Dornbusch.
What was it?
Dornbusch.
Dornbusch?
And my grandfather's name was Kocher.
As well?
Oh yeah, it's the biggest convenience store in the
Yeah,
world.
it's like a Walmart and a gas station combined.
It's nuts. Crazy. It's just getting too big. I go up there now, and it's just nothing's the same. It's so much bigger, so much more construction and more stuff. I don't even know where anything is anymore. Hell, I spent 6 years there.
Guys, guess what I see?
You made me feel like insane. I had no idea what Buc-ee's was.
You didn't know what Buc-ee's was?
No.
You didn't know what Buc-ee's was until 2 seconds ago.
I'd heard
Okay, you didn't know it was a gas station.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never heard of it. Well, you guys don't know what Wawa is, do you? Well,
I've heard of it.
I'm sure. Yeah. Do you have a Wawa up there, Boston, or no?
No.
That's right.
Sheets?
Sheets.
No.
Oh, I guess that's another regional thing. But they're just gas stations that are just very popular. They do a lot of like fried food and hoagies.
Okay. Do you guys have Trader Joe's?
There's one in Central PA.
Okay. In and Out? No.
No. I mean I've heard of it.
There was an In-N-Out in Utah, and I knew not, it was a 2-hour line at the minimum.
Oh
That's where we get in.
For a restaurant burger. And I don't think that's crazy to say.
I've actually never had either.
The happiest place on earth. Buc-ee's.
Yeah, this is pretty big.
Oh yeah, they were just here in the Jasper, Texas trip as well. Oh, it's hot. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's diesel. You can leave it running. Wow. We're here. Buc-ee's. Didn't I don't know. What did they do to you?
I had to like show them me deleting the video. But like I needed that video to was just. Are they like? All right.
Okay,
All right.
Will start us off.
All right. Well, I'll do Kevin's. He got the standard beaver nuggets, the original, and then I got the salted caramel ones, and then I got a pulled pork sandwich.
What'd you get to drink?
Oh, and then I got a root beer.
Okay. Will or Yaniv, what about you?
I got a chopped brisket sandwich, and then I got some beaver nuggets on the side.
What are you drinking?
Oh, little Bucky's large. Got some cream soda in there, and also some root beer. Little concoction action.
Okay.
All right. You want the? Okay.
Alright, I've got beaver chips. I got the cinnamon beaver nuggets. And I got a fried chicken sandwich. And I got the Bucky's vanilla cola with some French vanilla creamer and French vanilla syrup. And we're gonna share all of these so we can all try Bucky's. Okay, got the fried chicken and the pulled pork. Let me see that brisket. Oh yeah.
So we could. Oh,
If y'all are into barbecue at all,
absolutely.
I also just
Wait.
keep an open mind.
Wait, say that again. You got on the national.
Yeah, we made it to the IBCA, which is International Barbecue Cookers in America, national championships in Meridian, Mississippi. I was on a qualifying team that went up there. There was over 1,200 teams there, and we qualified at a qualifier barbecue cook-off with over 100 teams, and I was the rib guy, and we got first place ribs.
Nice. Awesome. 10 out of 10 on the brisket as well.
Brisket's good too.
It's genuinely so good. I can't
Wow.
believe it.
This is just like a gas station. Like
This is a little too dangerous for me.
Yeah. No, yeah, this is like gas station food.
this is what gas station food is. That's insane.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy.
Fractuosity.
Got the beaver chips. It's basically just potato chips. Still good. Okay, we got the cinnamon
The
sweet
guy that wrote the song
beaver nuggets.
called Snake Farm. He was driving by it. He lived in Austin and was playing a gig down here somewhere. And he drove by it and he's Cody Jinxes.
No.
He's him and Cody Johnson are both kind of about the same, but they came out about the same time. But Johnson blew up. Like,
Yeah.
just a really cool guy too. But yeah,
That's insane.
yeah. Open up for a bunch of these Texas music guys.
Definitely.
Had some high school kids from Cotulla show up, and these two guys, and it looked like a junior high dance. It was the kids from Boston, and then all of my Cotulla kids over here. And so I threw a Bluetooth speaker out there, and one of the kids that I got from Cotulla High School works for me. So I said, "Hey Mike, just put on some music, whatever." And so that was the catalyst that got them together. That was like, "Oh, hey, have you heard this? Oh no, have you heard this?" And that Bluetooth speaker got more got, because it'd be like, "No, I want to play this one."
That's
So-
awesome.
So that's what got them going, and that's what got snaps and instas and socials, switch between those kids. So it was neat to see. That was like a truly organic thing.
Yeah.
And it was like everybody was kind of standoffish at first, and then it took music to come in there and say, "Oh, well, this is what I'm into. Oh, well, this is what I'm into." It's kind of cool.
I really.
Darling, you're just soaking in it, but I know you'll get out the minute.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster, a real gangster.
Headliner. And we used to do meet and greets all the time, but after COVID, they kind of went away. People don't want to, we didn't want to run the risk of, contact and
Right.
whatnot. And so it was just way before COVID, and was under the contract that they weren't going to do a meet and greet, and then at the last minute they decided to do one. And so they were just kind of throwing stuff together, and they had this big like backdrop that they put up that's got, you know, Cody's
The logo.
emblem, the logo on the front of it, and Kojo and all this. Anyways, well, it broke while they were trying to put it up, and so they couldn't put it up, so they just put like a poster behind it. And he comes off the bus, and he was pissed, but he wasn't like prima donna pissed. He was pissed for his fans. Because he's like, guys, I don't want to half-ass something. I want my fans to have the same experience here as they do in Nashville, Tennessee, or in Salt Lake City, Utah, or wherever we're at. I don't want something half-assed.
Right.
I want it right, or we're not going to do it at all.
Oh, wow.
And so it was, you know, and because he cared about his fans, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want these guys to feel like they got shortchanged.
Right.
Because our shit's broken.
Right.
So, anyways, but yeah, he still did the meet and greet. He was still cool about it, but you know, it was just one of those deals where he wanted his fans to have the same experience everywhere.
That's
cool.
amazing.
And there's another guy named Randy Rogers, and it's called the Randy Rogers Band. And it's Randy, but whenever he does his promotional stuff, he's like, it's not Randy Rogers, it's the Randy Rogers Band.
Right.
It's all of us.
Yeah.
And he was one of those guys that he actually, well, two things happened to Randy. Right before COVID, he got, sometimes when you strain your voice and use your voice too much, you'll get these growths, they're called nodules on your throat.
Yeah.
And it will affect the way you talk and the way you sing.
Okay, we're probably about an hour away from San Antonio, and we're here at Parador, which is apparently this is the Mexican Buc-ee's, so we're gonna go check it out. Yeah, looks like a Buc-ee's. Yeah. Just a bit smaller.
So clean.
So clean.
Spotless.
Heat off the floor?
Yeah. Yeah, probably. It was a crazy setup as well. It was like completely open, and then the bathrooms are just on the three walls, and then all the mirrors. Nice. That's classic. The one classic. It's like a nice Italian restaurant.
I'll tell you a saying that my grandmother used to say all the time whenever something like this would happen.
Did you know that the no-fly list would be 7 years, or was it like one day they hit you up and they said that it expired?
No, they never told me anything. I just booked a flight about 8 years later and they let me go.
Did they ever find the bullet?
Oh yeah, no, we found it.
They cut it out.
Yeah, had to cut it out.
That's right, and you didn't have a gun, you just had the
No,
bullet.
just the bullet.
That is insane.
That warm breeze is something.
that I'm gonna replace. So, but yeah, y'all got that room over there.
Cool.
Make yourselves at home. There's a bathroom, shower, all that stuff right there. I have another bathroom over here if I need it. So yeah,
Nice.
this is it. Awesome.
Oh. Can I claim this bed, or does someone want it?
I can do the floor, the mattress.
So the other mattress is gonna be the same size as that, or height as that one. It's just gonna be a twin.
Oh, geez,
So
okay.
yeah, I just didn't. I bought that one and I was like, trust me, it's a little baby one.
I slipped on practically.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Box spring.
yeah, we're good. We're good.
I appreciate it. We'll
But,
make this one work.
yeah.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
This is awesome.
Great.
So
This is awesome. Are you sure you want something that well? Yeah. Fun.
it's a great house.
I've done
Thank you.
this for years.
Thank you.
I actually prefer smaller beds.
Nice kitchen. Wow.
I just upgraded to a queen like last year.
So all this stuff in here, like this was from that line right there to where Rory's at going into my bedroom over there.
I'm not going into
It
bed.
used to be an old block. There was a wood that's in there.
Yeah.
It came from the house, same house where the 10 on the wings down.
So he found these barrels at a barbecue, and they're all Maker's Mark barrels.
Right here.
And then this whole house is built out of the old hardware store that was in this town that they tore down in either 1924 or 1922. All this tin. Yeah, so it's all 100-year-old.
For like the tax money that was built in the teens or 20s. And he said, I want to tear it down and build a new house. So I want the wood. And so this is all the floorboards. It took there was 7 layers of flooring to get to these boards.
Wow.
That's incredible.
That's crazy.
It's all long leaf yellow pine.
Stacking it up.
Yeah,
top of each other.
you could tell like the era.
Yeah.
Like it was wood, then it was another thing of like parquet engineered wood.
Right.
Then it was like asbestos tile. Then it was linoleum.
Right.
Then it was carpet. Then it
Right.
was shag carpet. I mean, it was pretty cool.
That's fun.
But yeah,
That's great. That's incredible.
but I'll cook on all this stuff and like this is my smoker.
Oh, nice. That's a great smoker.
Yeah, it's a legit direct heat induction smoker. So I can do 16 briskets on it,
Wow.
or I can do 24 pork butts on it.
That's crazy.
So yeah. It's faded over the years, but you can see better over here. So these boards right here,
Yeah.
there was one room in the house that had these boards underneath it, and this is painted. And as a vapor barrier, they put newspaper down. And it was newspapers from January and February of 1941.
Oh yeah, I see it.
So you can see like the remnants of some of the newspaper on it,
Oh.
like where it's peeling off.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Yeah, and then on some of them,
Sorry.
if you look real close, you can see where the ink is adhered to it, but it's mirror image. Like you can see the lines
Yeah,
going down
yeah,
right
yeah.
there. But it's when you try to read it, it's backwards. Yeah. So,
That is awesome.
That's so
but yeah,
cool.
it's pretty cool. All this, like I said, all this old wood was stuff that I gathered from the three different houses, or 2 houses and one barn.
Oh, you got some wasps.
Yeah, I just killed a bunch of them, but they came back. So yeah, when it gets wet down here, that's what happens. And it was like had some warped wood and did all kinds of stuff. But this was the original picnic table
Wow.
that was at my house that I had when I was
Oh
4 or 5 years old.
man.
So yeah, I'm real big on scavenging and
Yeah.
and repurposing stuff.
Just
so.
the history of it. It's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. No, this house where like all the tin and that green wood came from was turn of the century, and it was an old tenement house. So every room exited to the outside.
Yeah.
So the people that lived in it it was basically like having your own little apartment,
Right.
but you shared the kitchen and the bathrooms
Yeah.
and stuff. So,
Nice.
so you could come and go as you please, but you also had another door that went into the regular house.
Right.
Yeah.
So anyway.
That's awesome.
Awesome. Okay, new hat, steakhouse. So this dinner on the first night was super fun. We walked in and of course, you know, small town, everyone knows each other, but people know Hornet even more just because he's so involved. A little bit about Hornet, he's in charge of like 6 nonprofits, whether that be like the rodeo or the local hog cook-off. He just runs everything. Amazing guy. He made such an impression on us, like even like within the hour we met him. So yeah, back to like going to the steakhouse. We walked in, you know, of course everyone knows each other. I found it, though I didn't know it at the time, but the owners were sitting like right at the table next to us, and they were, you know, just talking to us all night. We met one of the people who he like sort of runs the American Exchange Project with, a local school teacher. Her name's Sissy Allen. She was really nice. It was cool to meet her. But yeah, it was just such an amazing sense of community. I know that's not isolated to, you know, just Texas, but being from, like, I would say I'm from a bigger town, it's just amazing how tight-knit the communities are, and I think that's something you don't really get, at least here. I mean, you still get tight communities, but it's not the same as in Texas and in those other smaller communities. So that was really cool. We met some of his friends, and then it was just stories reminiscing on like parties they used to have at Hornets, at the Hornets Nest, they called it. I think I left one of those in the video, so you should see that. But yeah, it was super cool. Just amazing.
You do. California boy, does he know what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. The cheesecake.
That's crazy.
You have to make it good. Make it real good.
What were we telling them? Rick and George?
Rick and George, yeah.
So we're at a party on a back road. Actually, we're over here at Overstreet's house.
Yeah.
And George's like, I'm ready to go home. Rick, move your truck. Rick's trying to hit on some 17-year-old that has no business. Rick, move your truck. Rick. How old are you? 24.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, we're at a kid's party. Like, we'd come in for the weekend. None of us were living here at that time. And we go, oh, let's go to this party. And we had no business there. And George finally gets mad. He goes, watch this. And he just rams Rick's truck, pushes it back. So now Rick gets mad and runs over to George's truck and jumps in and just smashes into George. And then George hits him, and then they kind of lock up and are pushing each other back and forth. They finally get out, and like, okay, that was stupid. And George gets out, looks at his truck, and goes, Rick, I'm gonna need your insurance. And Rick just decked him right there.
It's like the closest suburb.
Yeah. So you get
He do.
and stuff like that then, no? Or?
Yeah, a little bit. Not like that.
I love if I could just pick up where I live in the town and just move it somewhere else, away from 96 foot.
Oh, really?
From tip to tip. So
Wow.
You'll see some doubles.
Yeah.
But not like triples or
Not
quadruples.
triples.
Yeah. No, and the further west you go, the more you'll see doubles or triples.
Okay.
But
Here, pass it around.
That's a
It's heavy.
shoot. I'll get
Chicago
there in a second.
street knife.
It's a. I know what it is in Spanish. I can't think of what it is. It's a muelle. Spring.
Leaf spring?
Yeah, leaf spring.
Okay.
Yeah, leaf spring off of 74 Ford.
Oh, jeez. Okay. There you go.
What?
And then this was my dad's pocket knife that he carried.
Wow, look at the
when you
design
open it
on the
up, you'll
blade.
see how much you sharpened it.
Wait, so it's made out of a leaf spring?
Yes.
Like melted down and...
No,
or-
it's just hardened.
wow.
Wow.
So you can see how it was straight across from
Yeah.
where the bolt is down there all the way across. But yeah,
Nice.
he carried that every day for like 30 years. That was his everyday pocket knife.
You want to pass that one back and...
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that knife's probably 60 or 70 years
His
old.
dad's knife. Wow.
That's sick. This one's been sharpened too.
Wow.
Wow.
It's been used. It's good though. Okay. Cool armory here.
A good uncle of mine, well, like family friend, but he was more like an uncle, had a antler knife similar to that.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen a lot of them in like antique shops.
Yeah.
The whip right there.
Yeah, this one has been sharpened.
Yeah. A lot.
Do you have a knife collection?
Yeah, I might have a picture.
Whoa. Got the guns at.
And it has a.
Whoa.
It's meant to be belt fed. Really? You can open that up and then a belt through there. So it's an old German gun.
Ooh,
That
German.
was,
I didn't know they
Yeah.
were fit for that.
Yeah, this was what they used, like Teddy Roosevelt and back at Pershing when they were going and doing San Juan Hill and chasing Pancho Villa.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that's an 1898 model.
Jeez.
And this one
Oh, is this a flip?
is a model 1897, and it's an old Winchester, and they call them thumb busters because they have a
I don't even want to try and
trigger
get this one open.
and a hammer. So you got to be careful because if you rack it, this thing will come and hit your thumb. But this is a 97. It was made in 1906, and this was a very popular trench gun in World War I because you could
Belt fed.
hold down the trigger and rack it.
Yeah.
Pull the shit out of this gun. But yeah, so that's my little, and it's almost illegal.
Almost illegal.
I used to carry that in my pickup all the time, but I pulled it out because of the story. But it's got a double trigger. Yeah, go push forward and then pull down. Okay, and now, so the front trigger is the actual trigger.
Yeah.
The back trigger is a set trigger. So pull it one time with just the front trigger so you can see how hard it is and just start squeezing on it.
With just the front
With just the front trigger. Okay, now recock it. Now set the back trigger.
So pull it.
Pull the back trigger really hard till
Hold and hold.
Yep. No, don't hold it. Just pull it until you hear it click.
And then let go.
Then let go and then touch the front trigger. Okay, you're set.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's the difference between shooting it with or without the set trigger. Set triggers make it more accurate because it's less pull on it. So yeah.
We
Show the camera.
Oh yeah.